who's worked at Crackle, Redbox, Vizio, and is the king of streaming. His latest project is Consumer Evangelist for Angel Studios. Let's go binge watching with our friend Chris Woolsey. Welcome back, brother.
Hey, thank you for having me back. This is, as you know, the highlight of my month.
You're so nice. Chris, let's go binge watching beyond the mic. Angel Studios has been stirring up things since the pandemic. How has the pay it forward model helped better products to get to consumers?
It's been really helpful. The great thing about the pay it forward is it really does allow consumers to help share things that they want to support. We always talk about you vote with your dollars, and this is a way that you literally can help support filmmakers with projects that you agree with and want to support. You know, everyone talks about, oh, we don't like the direction culture is going. Oh, we wish we had a hand in shaping the culture. You do. You can. Angel Studios has facilitated that so that you, as a consumer, for the first time, have a two-way relationship with your television screen. You not only get to watch and enjoy the titles that we bring to the service every month or to movie theaters, but you can also help support those titles by paying it forward so that someone else can also learn and enjoy and be encouraged. We say at Angel, we share stories that amplify light, and you can take part in that. You can have a small part in helping amplify light in someone else's life by paying it forward. And it's so easy to do it.
Resilience has been the cornerstone of Angel. How do you see the future of entertainment with studios like Angel leading the way?
I'm very encouraged because I feel like for the first time in history, we're actually allowing our audience to have direct feedback in the types of projects that we are bringing to market. We don't call people subscribers. We call them guild members. So you join the guild, the Angel Guild, and it gives you all kinds of bonuses in terms of the streaming experience. So not only does it unlock the entire library for you, you also get free tickets to theatrical releases. So movies that we're taking to movie theaters around the country, you get free tickets to that. And then you also get to participate in letting us know what kinds of movies and TV shows you would like to see more of on Angel. So we have these things called torches where filmmakers will make like a small version of their movie, and we run that by the guild members, and they get to vote on things like, you know, how excited are you about this project? How likely are you to tell someone else about this project? How likely would you be to bring someone else or pay for someone, again, the pay it forward model. And that way we can look at all this data and we can actually make decisions based on information that we know our audience is actually going to support this project when it comes to market.
How easy or hard is it for filmmakers getting projects funded?
As a filmmaker myself, I can tell you it is Sisyphean, if not Herculean. It is brutal. It is so difficult, especially if you're an outsider. And that's another thing that I love about what Angel is doing, is that they are really reaching out to independent filmmakers who maybe wouldn't have the studio connections to be able to get funding for their projects. And we have worked with tons and tons of filmmakers, and we have a model where the filmmakers are actually being rewarded for their efforts. I cannot tell you the number of times I've talked to filmmakers who had movies that were distributed by a big studio and they never saw a dime from those projects. But Angel Studios has a model where filmmakers are so satisfied with the end result that they're bringing us back more projects and more projects. And it's just more evidence that this model really does work.
You've been everywhere in Hollywood. Why is filmmaking so much more difficult today?
Oh, boy. I think there's a lot of reasons for that. One, I think, is the consolidation of Hollywood. Every year it seems like a conglomerate is buying another studio and another studio and another studio. And now they're kind of these, siloed organizations where the decisions are all top down, and it just makes it more and more difficult. Whereas you used to have this much flatter model with a lot more sources of production revenue and income and investment. And those have kind of dried up as these consolidated organizations get taller and taller. And I think it just makes it more and more difficult. And so many decisions are made out of fear rather than out of creative support. Everyone's afraid of losing their job because of something. So they're only greenlighting projects that they feel are a slam dunk sure thing, rather than going, oh, these are interesting. These are really interesting films. This is an artistic project that we should support. They're saying, what can I greenlight that won't get me fired?
Well, Angel has had incredible successes and some that weren't as successful. How do they balance what people want with what they need for success?
Sure. That's a great question. And, I don't want to speak for the people who are making those decisions, but I feel like those don't have to be mutually exclusive, and they aren't, because of the model that we have. We know that if we look at the data from our guild members' response to these torches, that we can see, oh, this is a project that our audience is going to get behind, and they are going to support this. And it's been working, to your point, not with every title, but it has been working largely across the board. And the successes that we have seen at Angel again and again are just more evidence that the model that they have created here does actually work and is sustainable and scalable.
Chris Woolsey returns for binge watching, but first it's time for the Fast Four. 4 possible choices you have to make. Just trust your first instinct, Chris. There's no pressure.
Oh boy, here we go.
Ham or turkey?
Oh, ham. Every time.
Really?
Turkey is the most boring meat on the face of the planet. I don't hate it. It's not like it's haggis, but it's just bland, and that's why you have to drown it in gravy. So yeah, plus my people are all from Iowa. If I don't say ham, I'm going to get hate mail for the next 6 weeks. So I don't want that. So we're going ham.
Sourdough rolls or croissants?
I'm going sourdough. I'm a big fan of the dough that is sour. I enjoy a croissant. Don't get me wrong. I went to Paris last year and gained 11 pounds in 6 days, but, I have to go with sourdough. I love it.
Pumpkin or pecan pie?
I'm gonna go with pecan. I know it's a hot take.
Really?
Hot take. Yep. I do enjoy pumpkin. Don't get me wrong, but pecan. There's just something about that little buttery nut that I do enjoy.
That's a hot take. What about pumpkin with a pecan streusel?
Now see, and this is why we're friends, Sean, because you get me. Yeah, that would be the winner for me for sure.
Potatoes or sweet potatoes?
Sweet potatoes.
Very nice.
Yep.
As we are joined by the king of streaming, Chris Woolsey, let's binge watching Beyond the Mic. Homestead, the series. Tell us about it. Why do you love it so much?
Oh my gosh. I love it because I love thrillers. I love post-apocalypse. This series has everything. It is so taut. What I keep telling people about the content at Angel is that it's not only better than I think it's going to be, it's better than I think it can be. And when I heard about this series, I was like, that's going to be really hard to pull off. It's going to be cheesy. It's going to look cheap. It's not going to have the tension that it should have. Wrong. It's got all of it. It's so well done. It is an actual prepper compound in the Rocky Mountains. And when you watch, there's a 2-hour movie that starts it, and then it spins off into a series. When you see this compound, your jaw is going to hit the ground, because not only is it massive, it is gorgeous. It looks like an Italian estate. It is the most beautiful architecture you could believe, and yet it is a fully functional, sustainable prepper compound. They have dozens and dozens of acres of farmland within the compound where they actually do grow. This place is 100% sustainable for like 3 years. It's kind of amazing.
Wow.
And yeah, and the show, the writing is fantastic. It 2 minutes into it, you're going to be on the edge of your seat, and I'm not going to spoil it because I'm not that guy, but something happens 2 minutes into this series and you're going to be on the edge of your seat, and you will be there until the end of the last episode. It is so taut. I can't even begin to tell you. Yeah, it's fantastic. Jesse Hutch from Batwoman, Bailey Chase from Longmire, Dawn Olivieri from House of Lies. The cast is spectacular. Performances are great. I can't say enough good things about it.
Dry bar comedy has allowed clean comedy sets to be performed by newer comedians. How does that make you feel to see and lift up something where you don't have to be dirty to be funny?
I have been excited for the last few years. I mean, as we've talked about before, I actually did clean comedy for a number of years, and I have seen so many talented clean comedians out there who have not really gotten their due. They haven't got their moment in the spotlight because they're clean. But now with people like Sebastian Maniscalco, Nate Bargatze, Jim Gaffigan, Jerry Seinfeld, the top 4 comedians in the country are all clean. I feel like we're in the middle of a clean comedy renaissance, and Dry Bar Comedy is actually the largest clean comedy library in the world. We have almost 800 specials, tons of comedians that you'll see elsewhere got their start and have continued with Dry Bar Comedy. Leanne Morgan, who I just watched a special last night from, she is so funny. Dustin Nickerson, who I opened for at one point and is just blowing things up right now. He is on fire and deserves to be so because he is so talented. Jeff Allen, huge name. Derek Stroop, who's a big up and coming right now. People that you wouldn't ordinarily lump into the clean comedy world, people like Adam Carolla and Rob Schneider have also done clean comedy sets. It's super exciting. I think people are seeing the popularity of clean comedy, and it's some of our most popular content on the Angel streaming experience. And it's because the level of quality is through the roof, and the whole family can enjoy these specials. Would you ever dust off your comedic stool if Dry Bar Comedy would have you? I would be honored to take the stage. I actually got to visit the stage the other day when I was at the headquarters, and it's such a fun room. It's perfect size for a comedy club. You walk in and you could just feel the energy in this place. I would love to take the stage. What else are you excited about this month? Gosh, there is so much. One of the movies that I'm very excited about is Tina. This is the 5th best performing movie in New Zealand history. It is beautiful. It's about a woman who loses her precious daughter in the 2011 Christchurch earthquake in New Zealand and thinks her life is over. She's pretty much given up, and kind of out of nowhere, she gets a job offer to teach choir at an elite educational academy, and takes this opportunity, and it transforms her life while she transforms the lives of her students. It is beautiful. Keep a bottle of Gatorade and a box of Kleenex next to you, because you are going to be ugly crying the entire time, but you're also going to be howling with laughter because it is hysterically funny. I cannot say enough good things about Tina. It is fantastic. Who are the names of stars that we should be hearing about in the future that Angels has? Well, gosh, we have a lot. I mean, Neil McDonough has done a bunch of movies for us. Michael Chiklis just did one called The Senior, which is the true story of, let's say, an August gentleman who decides to return to college to play college football the year before he becomes ineligible. It is fantastic. We have David coming to theaters. This is our animated feature on the life of King David. That is starring Phil Wickham, who's a huge name in Christian music. And this, to my understanding, is his first feature film representation, and he is amazing. It's going to be a huge hit. So yeah, we have all kinds of great Hollywood names just in films that you may not expect to come from Hollywood.
How can people find Angel Studio?
Great question. So as you rightly point out, we do have movies coming to theaters across the country all the time. And then you can also become a guild member by downloading the Angel streaming app to your connected TV, or you can download the Angel streaming app to your mobile device from your favorite mobile app store and watch that on your tablet or phone. And you can also go to angel.com and become a guild member. You can stream that to your connected TV from your laptop or desktop device. And as I said, becoming a guild member gives you all kinds of bonus goodies. So you will get free tickets to theatrical releases. You can share anything on the Angel streaming service with a friend of yours, so you can actually participate in the marketing. So if you like a movie that you watch on Angel, you can just click a button and send that to a friend, which is wonderful. And you can also pay it forward, as we talked about. There's just all kinds of great things. You get sneak peeks of movies that are going to be coming to the streaming service and to theaters. So it is just really, really exciting the way that Angel is shaking things up in terms of not only the theatrical world, but also the streaming world as well.
How has Angel changed the way you see the streaming world?
It's made me a lot more hopeful. Sometimes I enjoy all kinds of movies and TV shows, but there are times when I look at the movies and TV shows that are being promoted, and I wonder sometimes if these are the best titles for society right now. Is this really helping our world in general? And again, I go back to the mission of Angel is to bring stories that amplify light. So I don't know about you, Sean, but there are days when I need encouragement. I need enlightenment.
I do.
Yeah, I do too. And what Angel is doing just makes me very excited to work for this company and to just play a small part in what they're doing, because they really are bringing movies that have a fantastic message, but they're doing it in a way that is artistically beautiful. And rather than going, how can we make a movie with a message, and then trying to cobble a movie around it, they take amazing stories and they say, where can we weave a beautiful message in this incredible story? And they're doing it so well. And I'm just so thrilled to play a small part in that.
Have your new bosses figured out what you do yet?
They are quickly learning. And I don't say that to toot my own horn. I say that in that I am so appreciative of their willingness to let me do what I do well. And they are the most, I tell my wife this all the time, I have never worked with more encouraging executives than those at Angel. It is unbelievable when I tell them my crazy ideas, and without even blinking, they go, you should go do that. That's a great idea. It's been so exciting, and I've only been here for a month, but boy, I'm looking forward to what's coming.
Time for the impossible question with our friend Chris Woolsey. As we binge watch Beyond the Mic, you're at a holiday table. 3 other people are at the table. 1 fictional, 1 historical, 1 current. They cannot be related to you. Who are you having dinner with?
Oh, boy. All right. 1 fictional would be Guy Montag from Fahrenheit 451.
Okay.
1 historical would be Ben Franklin. And 1 current, Boy, that is so hard. One current. I'm going to go ahead and say Sean Dillon.
Oh, God, you're so nice to me.
I have not had the pleasure of breaking bread with you in person yet.
His ideal holiday meal is ham with sourdough rolls, pumpkin pie with pecan streusel. Would invite Ben Franklin to dinner. He wants you to binge watch shows on Angel Studios. My friend, it's always good to see you.
Always great to be seen by you, my friend.
And that, my friends, is Binge Watching Beyond the Mic. If you're enjoying these conversations, please check out another Beyond the Mic episode to find more actors, artists, and people you need to know. We'd also appreciate a like and subscribe on the Good Pods app.